Good morning, everybody. I just toddled outside for my morning rituals to piss and put last night's biochar in the biochar bucket and so I can start making coffee. Then I noticed something wonderful. Look at that. Yesterday it was cloudy and it rained, and the day before it was starting to threaten to do that. But now, yes, that's right, you have clouds and then mountains and then clouds. That is the East Humboldt. That is what I get to wake up to. And in the distance you can see Spruce Mountain and the Pequops, all hazed out to various degrees by California burning. Yeah, we can thank these rains for not too much of that. California's been burning, but not so much, and when it does burn, it gets rained down. So it's been a much better year than last year. Oh, well, anyway, I've got a bunch of stuff to do. So, I'll just go ahead and mention that now. I've got the neighbors up yonder. If you can see their little thing by the road. Yeah, and it's just mindless crap, but it pays well. I'm just picking weeds. Which weeds? I can show you which weeds. These little buggers. They look nice and pretty and harmless right now, but leave them a little longer and they grow thorns. And they are absolutely useless for anything. They suck up the water in the desert, whatever water that falls. And so you can't even burn the buggers until they've properly dried out, which is why there's a bunch of them right there. Every time I burn my trash, it sort of cooks the water out. But literally all they are good for is ashes. That's it. I didn't give you guys a tour of my van, so maybe I'll do that, but real quick. But I'm gonna tell you about the past couple days. Oh, this is my van, my magnificent, wonderful battle van. All right, yeah. Oh, and I will be hopping in it in 3.5 hours to go pull more weeds for the neighbors. And I've been doing that all this week, except yesterday I had a break because they had to go to Elko. And it's gonna be a time. I mean, like, it's money. And I love the neighbors. They're good folk. I mean, I don't think I would do it just for the money, but the fact that they're good people makes me want to do it. Like, I don't know, you can't see my face. But I had stuff to do this week. I was going to record some hot takes on my day off, but I was just too exhausted for that. So it's my morning before I get back to work, and I'm going to try to do some of that now. Sorry, I'm still waking up. Anyway, let me show you my van. It's a pile of crap. It's various work stuff, clothes, food, laundry. But then I got this thing, and it's like where I store my documents and so forth, and like my tea goes in it, and I've got like hardware that goes in the thing down there, and let's see here, and there you can see my bed, and Okay. The curtains are kind of janky. The bed itself lifts up so you can carry stuff. And yes, that's cat litter. My cat used to live in this van with me, and now she kind of just stays every other night. We still gotta keep the mice out, but we've also worked out some tricks to kill the mice, like these. They love to go for swims. And if I can, I know for a fact there is a dead mouse in that one. If I can fish it out, I'll show you guys. This is my portable kitchen. And this door doesn't seem to want to stick longer. Something broke in the mechanism, I don't know. But, yeah. So this is where I make coffee every morning. And yes, I have a kitchen inside. But I cook outside until the winter time because I just can't deal with the heat. And when I do that, it's more convenient to have the couple things that I make all the time, like coffee, ready to go. So I just keep all my coffee stuff right here. This is also where my solar system goes. Right now, my house is being powered by the solar panel system and that little green cord running to the house, because I needed electric. This had a full battery and the house battery was drained. That'll happen sometimes on long nights. But anyway, I'm going to be driving out, so like later, so I'm gonna just kill that, take that green thing out, so I don't drive off with it still attached. That would be bad. Something would break. Even if it was just the cord, those cords aren't cheap. Yeah, there's my native onboard water supply. It goes with me wherever I go. Everything in here is custom rigged to be super good at storage and able to do several different tasks at once. Is nothing staying up? Goodness. Okay, so anyway, like, these are here right now because I'm gonna go prospecting for rocks later, but as you can kind of see, that's a desk, or that's like a seat. And if you were to lift it up, you would see there is actually a full-on toilet under there. I've never had occasion to use it in the past 3 years, but if I need to, it is the middle, like, I'm parked in like an urban area. There's no toilets available. I mean, like, and people could see what I'm doing and stuff. Like, I can take a shit in here if I absolutely have to. Yeah, this is my bed. And the cool thing is, so like, I got a seat there. And this bed, I can roll it up like this. To now I have a desk. But you know what? It's also a good place to store rocks. So that's just gonna be that. Yeah, I've got my guitar, antifreeze collection. I've got my road fixing stuff. Oh yeah, my I stick like extra toilet paper and like some laundry detergent in there, so I don't have to buy laundry detergent over and over. These 4 guys come with me to town every time I go. And they go right under there where, oh, look, there's some rocks. That I grabbed last time and didn't put away yet. So let me just grab these now. But yeah, where the rocks are, usually the water goes when I'm traveling to and from town. Like, and then there is one other water tank I'll usually grab. Oh yeah, and that's like a little cooler. In a pinch, it can act kind of like a fridge, especially in winter. All my spare bungees, if I need them. I have a cat container if I need it. In the past 2 years, I've needed it maybe like 3 or 4 times. this is here so that I can plug in my little radio. Last year I had electrical trouble, and so that way I could still listen to the radio, because, you know, it's something to do. Oh yeah, and then this is the other thing that comes with me to town. Although right now it's hanging out in the sun, because the 3 or 4 gallons in it, I want to get as warm as possible, because I bet I'm going to need a shower again tonight. Yeah, anyway. So, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about things around here. I gave myself a homework assignment in the Radical Republicans of 3 videos this week. There's one I didn't record last week that I recorded last week that I didn't publish, and I'm not counting that. So, and this isn't, I'm not sure this really counts. We're not really talking theory or anything super important, just looking at some pretty scenery. And hey, I guess this is also sort of a wake up with Kent Chamberlain video. Let's do the things I do. Alright, technical glitch. Anyway, I'm going to water my potato plants, and you are going to join me. Yay. This was a lark. This is like me having a bunch of potatoes with their eyes spitting out, and like having watched a YouTube video where somebody grows them in cardboard boxes, and being like, well, I guess it can't hurt. And this takes like 2 minutes, if that, out of my day. And I'm going to have potatoes to eat as a result. And honestly, I'm not sure. I might hang out here a little bit later if I can help it, just to make some more money with the neighbors, help them out. And if I do, I bet I will be eating those exact potatoes. Let's see, I've gotten some more work done on the wall. Look at this. This all came from my past couple trips coming back from the neighbors. You cannot get enough stone. That is the only real drawback. All the ingredients are free, but it's just like hard work to get them. Let's see. There was a real bad gale the other day, and one of those flopped down, so I just decided to set them up in that configuration. Yeah, because it had been on that. Just some janky, jury-rigged piece of crap that I could kind of pick up and swivel and adjust, but I don't need to. I mean, I can accept just one of them being facing the sun at a time, or like 2 if it's noon. Let's see how the trees are doing. That one's dead. I'm gonna have to replace it next year. Yeah, these are my pride and joys, man. Look at this. And it's a thriving ecosystem because it's not just trees. Look at that grass. Look at that grass. I am proud of that grass. That is Nebraska grass thriving in the Nevada desert, where it does not belong and could not have gotten without my help. Oh, and those are the ones planted in like the bad soil, like those are not supposed to. So this little path right here, I gotta say, when I first was building the house, like, and this was where I went to the bathroom, I would walk this little path a couple times every day to do my business, and it just wore into my mind so hard that it was like I had dreams about walking that path in like Omaha. Anyway, this is my real pride and joy of a tree sits smack dab on the property line. Although you can see that, like, the real property line, or the real property corner, is right here. But if you just extend it out to, like, where the road's gonna go, it's right here. Because, yeah, why not? Show you a little bit of the road. Yeah, this is what's left over. I just decided to go around this little area one day and gather up all the big dead sagebrush I could. Oh. And because there's just like this big, beautiful patch of nothing right here, I figured, okay, we can design the road to go through that. Because I actually haven't had to cut down a whole lot to put a road in. These gotta move, and then you can kind of already see where it's going to go, or where the road is already being developed. And I'm going to push it a little bit further that way, like down to the end of the block, and then I'm going to have it take a right. Because down a block and to the right a block is supposed to be a park for the little ghost town of Tovar, and that's public land. And so if I planted a bunch of trees on there, nobody would care. I mean, I would, yeah, like there wouldn't be any property owner to care, and the Bureau of Land Management isn't going to care. They'll be happy about that. Anyway, let me think of some other things. A show that I haven't shown. Oh, yeah, this. Okay, so, and I will probably have to use this again this year. This little pit and the two little things mounted up on the side, although I'm going to have to fill this back in, have one purpose. Oil changes. I back my car up onto here, and so, like, it is standing, like, the front is, like, right up top, as high as it can go, and I crawl under it, and I change my own damn oil, because it's like $50 to get someone to do it for you out here. I am not as hardcore as I think people think I am. I was not born into this rough and tumble country life. I am a city slicker doing the best I can. But I am doing the best I can. I'm learning quite a bit, and I can see why the rural vote doesn't really appreciate the city slickers so much sometimes. Anyway, I gotta get on with my day, and make more videos for you guys before I go up there and earn my daily dollar. So, I will leave it here, and you guys have a wonderful morning.